mask on off. Is my stuff upside down? Yes, it is. Welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy, I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. And today I would like to talk to you about another underrated film that I just watched today. And the film is called Alice, starring Keke Palmer, Common, and Johnny Lee Miller. And it's a story of a slave who has been raised on in the plantation her whole life. And she finally escapes. And turns out she's actually in been living in the 1970s and meets a guy who pretty much shows her around where she tries to find her identity and seek vengeance against her former owner plantation owner. And this was a good film. Actually, like the quiet subtletiness of this movie. But it's pretty straight to the point. You have this girl named Alice, and the movie starts where she's just got married to this guy, uh, secretly from the plantation owner, and this dude you just don't want to be around. Johnny Lee Miller here. I think he's the actor who was in that elementary show with Lucy Liu. He was phenomenal and scary as this plantation or this dude. They've really nailed the grittiness of the slavery that you hear. Johnny Lee Miller, who was plantation owner, he really is intimidating. It's scary. This dude is just disgusting, vile, and despicable. You want every bad thing happen to this guy. And then you have Alice, Keke Palmer, who pretty much is trying to just get by. And then, you have um, the husband trying to, pin an escape. And the the film kind of goes on a bit to kind of really like give Alice like that kind of learning from her perspective, and you kind of see just how sick and vile her living situation is until she finally escapes. She finally escapes. She suddenly almost gets run over by a truck and passes out. And I kind of like that, like little fish in a bottle, where she's kind of like slowly learning about everything, kind of like a child, and she's trying to learn uh how to read a book, trying to learn information about the Black Panthers, and you have her trying to pretty much learn everything about just life and what life has to offer, and her ability to of self discovery. You have her get shown through a bunch of articles and books from Common and Common. His character, he pretty much is another character that's trying to get by, and he is really trying to, I guess, figure out his point in life. And it's actually unique where they kind of analyze that concept of freedom. What is actual freedom? Do you have freedom? Do you really have freedom? Do you have freedom from your job? Do you have freedom from the way you're living? Because it's like built as a certain system where as things really change over the past 100 years, and if so, well, what's the difference? What's the difference based on how we're living? And it's unique, I think, thing that they tried to kind of bounce back for, where she escapes from plantation and kind of follows that procedure, and then makes it into the 70s, and you see her kind of gain her identity while Common is slowly losing his identity, being stuck in this routine of just living life. He works for his brother, he's a trucker, and you see him kind of stuck, and I would say possibly broken. Uh, and it's unique that Keke Palmer, she learns through all this bunch of different obstacles, these aspects of black culture. She gets influenced by Pam Grill's Coffee film to help her gain the strength to go back and rescue her friends and family from the evil plantation owner. Uh, and it's interesting, it's inspiring. It's But this is what I really like. It doesn't feel like it doesn't undermine the sexes at all, uh, especially with Comet's character. I think you kind of just see him where you have somebody who, lost motivation and lost his insight in life. You have somebody who already lost it, but slowly is getting the strength to find what it is about life that they're looking forward to and wishing to learn. And it's unique to kind of see the reverses of those characters kind of slowly kind of meet in the middle to motivate each other to uh to uh to complete their arcs, to kind of um, get them to face their demons and their horrors that's tormented them with life. It's very unique. It's a very good film. The rating on this movie, I just can't fathom like why it's got like a 29%. Uh, I just can't. Uh, Found this to be a very unique film, a very good film. Uh, I do recommend it. It's available to watch on Tubi. Check it out. Comment below. Let me know if you have seen it. I think Keke Palmer here was amazing in this film. I've said this is probably her best performance I've seen her, and this is something you got to check out. Comment below. Let me know if you have seen it, Alice, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.